No. Shh.
You're so pretty. You shouldn't be like fucking.
What did the guy look like? Was he dark skin or light skin?
Oh, I didn't do it right.
Okay, can you tell me where to put my... Okay, I'll do it.
No, wait, hold on. Cass, you're...
No, I get it. No, I get it. I need you to tell me what you saw. I need you to tell me what you saw so that I can correct whatever's happening. It's probably not me, but I'm trying to talk to you about it. Okay?
Wait, hold on.
Can you unlock your phone, please?
Trying.
You don't remember the password?
No, I do for sure.
Is there just a number password you could put in?
For sure.
Okay. Okay, let me do this. Okay.
I want a back massage from Cass.
No, I'm not going to give you a back.
Why? Why are you
No, okay, what's the pattern? Tell me from what point to what point. Here. Okay. Can you just talk to it and tell it what to do?
This is a Hip Hop Inquirer exclusive.
Is that right?
This is Cassie
Is that it?
Ventura.
Here. So it goes from here. Oh, it says try again in 13 seconds. Give it a second. No, wait. It's 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8.
All right, guys, we're streaming on several platforms. We have a slight internet issue. However, we're live on Instagram as well. And it looks like the stream on Instagram is working just fine. But we do have some technical issues happening. But this is Cassie Ventura. And
What's your password? Why are you playing games? What's your password?
This is an exclusive audio recording of Cassie and what appears to be a close friend and promoter.
No, it's wrong. Does it go all the way across, maybe?
It's not that.
It's not this phone? It's not this phone?
No, it's that.
Forgot pattern? Backup pin. What's your pin?
2191.
Okay. Perfect. 2191. Okay. So, where do you find it?
I want a back massage.
I got you. Okay. Back massage, go ahead. Okay, cool. What?
No, but I like it hard.
You're asking for too many things. I really need you to just focus on what I'm talking to you about. Right?
Okay.
So somebody else, it wasn't Whoo Kid in the video. It wasn't Whoo Kid in the video.
Let's call him.
No, we're not calling him. I want you to tell me who was, who the guy looked like. Like, what did he look like in the video?
No, it was him.
It was Whoo Kid.
He was like, yo, look at my bitch.
I'm telling you right now.
No, bro.
Friend, that's not me because I've never fucked Whoo Kid. Not even in my
right now.
state.
I'm telling you right now, he was like, yo. He was like, yo, you know Cassie? I'm like, yeah. She's like, yo, I'm mad.
Whoo Kid!
That's not me then because I've never fucked with him.
You were fucking naked?
And it was light like this?
Yeah. You looked like you were playing with your pussy.
And he was in it.
He wasn't in it. He was just showing you. You look like you were.
So no, your stories are conflicting.
Babe. You look like you were like a 13-year-old girl who was just.
This guy sound weird.
Right, got it. But that wasn't me.
Let's call him.
No, we're not calling him.
No,
we're not calling.
Hold on.
You said you could pull it up, so pull it up.
No, wait. Let's see what he says.
But pretend I'm not here.
Let's see what he says.
No. You got to do it. You have to be more tactful than that. You're bugging. He's not going to show up tonight if you call him right now.
Let's see what he says.
Because he knows he could be. No, you don't do that.
Well, we're just gonna say, yo, what up? I'm just gonna say, what up?
You're gonna say, what up, and then what are you gonna say?
What is it? You have to understand that. You have to understand that I'm the best fucking friend of everybody in the world.
I got you, and you're holding me down right now. But I just need you to tell me
what you saw. The only thing I'm upset about
is that you saw it.
No. The only thing I'm upset about you is that you're like...
Not that.
No, I offer you money and you...
And I say no to it.
Yeah, nigga.
But I do that.
But
so,
you're like...
So you think, okay,
like,
so she does this? No, but honestly, so you made a judgment pass.
Listen to this, guys.
Cool. You saw some shit and now you think something of me. How do you know it's me? If I've never fucked with this motherfucker.
Let's call him. Let's text him. Let's text
You never. Okay.
Let's see what he says. Let's see what he says.
No, but we can't do. No, what I'm trying to tell you.
Let's see what he says, babe. Let's see.
No, I need you to listen to me. I know you're fucked up. I know
I'm not fucked up.
I need you to listen.
It sounds like it's pretty close.
Okay, whatever you want.
If he's saying that he has something of me, and maybe it's just his personal fantasy,
So let's see. What do you want?
we're okay. Yeah, take it.
Okay. Yeah. Me and her making out.
Right. Right. Give us some time.
Let's
definitely not making out. But
what do you mean? I'm cute.
You're so cute.
How are you not gonna make out with me, bro?
But
What do you mean? What? No. I feel like I'm a little upset that she said she's not making out. Okay.
No. Okay. No.
But let's.
You don't even know how to call him. You're in. You're
Let's see what he says.
There's no other bags that need to go on the
because I don't
mailman,
think
right?
No.
No one's helping.
Love you to death. I'm gonna pay you for this one day. Gonna buy you a house. Close the door.
No, okay. I'm gonna get his bag. I
Yeah.
have everything ready. I don't care how long you guys talk, but
No, we're not gonna talk forever.
we're ready to go. I'm
But
peeling
I'm
off my gel man.
I'm calling Eli.
Eli's right there. He's right there. What are you talking about? Oh my God. Nothing. He's calling.
Where are you? Okay, goodbye.
Is this the girl? Okay, from last night. We don't need to.
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm still drinking. Yo, what are you doing with those nails?
They're just on my hands. What are you talking about?
Oh, goodbye. Listen, Cass.
Okay.
Wait, hold on.
No, I need you. Okay, I know. Okay.
Let me explain to you one thing real quick. You understand brotherhood?
We're brotherhood. I got it.
So if you die, we got you.
I know, but it's not about that right now. Right now, it's about my life.
I'm trying to make you money, but you sleep with Puffy. That makes you too much money.
I don't sleep with Puffy. Puffy is my boy. He's like my fiance.
You make too much money. So when
he makes too much money.
Yeah, when I offer you
so
money.
they think no, but it's not
when I
about
offer
him.
you money,
I'm not going to travel 3,000 miles to make $6,000. That's not happening.
You gotta do it.
My nigga, that's not happening.
No, but you have to do it.
Okay, done. I'm doing that. Cool. Whatever you tell me to do, I'm doing. No, Sujit. Whatever you tell me to do, I'm doing. But we need to talk about. We need to stay on subject because this is there's a lot going on right now.
You're worth nothing.
Oh, thank you. I'm worthless.
You're worthless.
I got it.
You're pretty.
No, it's cool. But let's not talk about that right now. We're talking about the situation at hand.
Okay?
Right.
You're worth nothing.
So when you saw the listen to me. When you saw the video, you saw me in heat doing whatever I'm doing to myself, right? This is what you're saying. No one was in the video. Or was someone in the video?
I see the video.
Now you're playing games.
No, I'm being honest.
You just said you saw a video.
No, I'm saying what my thing is with you is.
No, you're playing games with me.
I'm not.
No, because I'll fuck you up. So tell me the fucking truth.
I didn't see
what
the video.
did you see?
I didn't see the video.
I'm gonna fuck. No, you're not. Do you know you got like the biggest ass security? French's security is out here about to kill you. What the fuck did you see?
I didn't see the video. My thing is that.
Did you just make that up?
No.
So then what did you see? Because you said you saw me doing something, and now you're saying you didn't see it. Now you're playing fucking games, and this is how niggas get fucked up. So tell me the truth.
No, you're wrong. What I'm saying is that we have to build your brand.
I'm not talking about my brand. I don't give a fuck about my brand right now. My brand is dependent on what the fuck you saw. So what did you see?
I see nothing.
What did you see? You just told me all this shit. Now you're coming to and telling me you didn't see it. Tell me what you saw.
No, I just want you to be like.
I'm cool. I got you. I'm gonna do whatever you want, Sujit, because we work together and I trust you. Yes, we're gonna do whatever you want.
This is a Hip Hop Inquirer exclusive.
$1,000, whatever. But tell me what you saw, because now you're fucking with me. Now I'm not gonna trust you.
Babe,
now I don't trust you because you're saying you didn't see it, but you told me you already saw it. So now I don't fuck with you.
I just want another shot. That's all I want.
We don't have shots. I need you to tell me what you saw.
This like, you did a great job tonight. Babe,
I need you to tell me what you saw.
Babe, I'm telling you right now.
I know I did a good job tonight. I know I turned up. I turned up in fucking Orlando. They were charging $250 a head to get upstairs to be with me, and the shit was packed. And I only made $7,500. So I know what I do. I'm not concerned about that. I need you to tell me what you saw. I am not.
Since there's hitting me.
Who? Okay, no, you don't need your phone. Who?
Yo, come on.
Who is this?
That's fucking, what's his name? Call him back.
Who? That's him?
That's Eli. Yo, you're my fucking, listen.
No. Okay, so no. Let's, for real?
Stop.
Drink some wine. Here.
No, stop. Listen. What I want you to do is just listen. All I want, stop, sit. All I want, listen to me.
Now remember, Puffy's not in the room. Suji
Babe.
is a wild guy.
Brand, Suji. It's not about the brand. You're telling. Okay, finish what you.
Puff, nigga. That nigga, he'll ride with me.
Yeah.
I just want him to be like, hey, when I tell you your baby is beautiful, your baby's gonna be beautiful, and you have to understand that you've now inherited. You don't even understand.
So much bullshit. I got
No,
you.
no, babe. You don't
Everyone
understand.
tells
No, you don't understand. You've inherited 65 guys
Oh,
that will fucking die for you.
No, I know.
No, babe. No, babe. That's why. Like when I tell you,
65 guys.
hold on. When I tell you that I want to hustle you to my party, it's because not that I don't want you to be there.
No, I'm coming to your
Hold
party.
on, babe. Hold on. I'll pay for you to
You
come.
don't have to pay
No,
for me to come to your birthday party.
but you don't understand. You don't understand. Hold on. But I understand that the travel it's going to take for you
To get, where is it, in LA?
to in Vegas. I have 78 flights.
Okay, which day is it? Let's just talk about that real quick. Which day is it? Because I'm
March
going on.
March 31st.
So it's on, what day is
Monday.
that? Monday. Oh, it's Monday after. Oh my God.
But I booked 35 flights,
Okay.
bro.
Okay, we're gonna figure it out.
But
I promise.
but
Look
you know,
me in the eye. I promise you, we're gonna figure it out. But what I need to talk to you about right now is this stuff because this is important in my
I'm
life.
making you money every night.
I know, but a video of me touching myself is important to my life. So if that's what happened, then I need you to talk to me about it and tell me what exactly you saw. And it wasn't just me touching myself because you told me just now that somebody else was in it, fucking me.
Yeah, but I'm not.
So who was fucking me?
Yeah, look at that phone, bro.
No, you don't need to look at the phone. I need you to tell me what you saw. So that's my phone. Your phone is up here. You have it in your phone?
Yeah.
You have it? Why wouldn't you show me?
Because I'm not disrespectful, bro.
It's right here. Where do you have it? No,
You're
it's
my
right-
sister, bro.
No, I'm your sister.
I
But
never disrespect
you had it this whole time? Are you joking? Okay. Cool. So that's him, but where's the video?
Let's see.
No, we're not hitting him because he's not us.
No, but let's just say yo.
No, we're not hitting. No, because I'm gonna deal with that nigga on my own. Where is it? No, where is it?
I just want to say yo. Just hit him, yo. Be like, yo, it's Indian. So you hit him and be like, yo, it's Indian.
Okay.
So she knows who this person is. She recognized him.
Hit me back.
You see my nigga? Like,
Yo, it's the. No, I'm not gonna say yo. It's the Indian. So
no,
he's trying
just
to
say
call
yo,
you.
it's Indian. Just be like, yo, it's me.
It's
Yo,
okay,
yo.
got you. Okay. Just Indian. Okay, got it. Send. Okay. Where
What?
is it? Where is
Watch. You just hold
No,
my phone.
where is it? Where is it?
No, but you. Yo,
You don't know how to operate your phone right now. Where is it? Do you have it? So you're telling me nothing right now. So you're lying about a lot right now. You have it.
Bro, he's gonna hit you right back, and he's gonna hit me back.
No. So you have it or you don't have it. Can you just be clear with me? Do you have
I
it?
saw it, and I don't want to ever see it again.
I know you don't, but I want to fucking see it.
Yeah, but I don't want to see it, bro.
Yeah, you don't have to see it, but it's my fucking life and I'll kill you.
Yeah, but I'm
No,
not
I
gonna-
will kill you if you don't show me right now. I will kill you and I will hide you and I will cut you up and put you in the fucking dirt right now. Pull it up. If you have it, pull that shit up. Because if not, I'm going to kill you and then he's going to kill you again. So just do it. Pull that shit up right now. You got that shit? Pull that shit up.
Let's see if he sends it.
I'm tired of you talking shit right now. I'm tired.
Let's see if he sends it to me.
I don't want him to send you shit. You said you had it.
Well, see in 1 second. Hold on.
What are you writing?
Oh, let's see.
No, you playing games, motherfucker. And now we're never. Now all my friends can fucking go, and we can fucking stay here.
All right,
Everybody can go, and we're gonna fucking stay here. Everybody heard. So they're all leaving, and we're staying here
Okay,
until
well,
you
let's see.
show me that shit. I'm going to kill you. You don't understand. I don't give a fuck. I've never killed anybody in my life, but I will kill you because you're fucking with me. You're fucking with me in my life right now. If I saw a video of you doing anything that you didn't want people to see, I would show you the video so you could tell me what the fuck happened. You're playing games with me, telling me you saw some shit. Now you're saying you didn't see some shit. You're fucking with me. I'm going to fuck you up. I don't think you understand. And it's not going to be my hands, and it's not going to be blood on my hands. Someone else is going to do it. So you have to fucking tell me right now, and I'm recording this whole shit. FYI, tell me what the fuck you're talking about. Because this shit is not cool. We're not playing. I'm not playing with you, Sujit. Like, you saw some shit. Yes, you're my brother. Be my brother and tell me what you saw. You're going to be able to find it? Okay. I'm not recording you. I'm just telling you I'm recording you because I'm really mad.
You're right. Good.
Clearly, she was lying. This is a Hip Hop Inquirer exclusive. I wasn't recording her.
I'm done with my rant, but I need you to show me. You're playing games saying you didn't see it now, and you have it in your fucking phone. That's crazy. Do you understand how crazy that is?
Cassie's about that life, ladies and gentlemen.
No one right now. You're dialing 711. That's not a real number. 714-213-5366. What? You're too many numbers. 714-213. What? Who are you calling? You're calling an international. What do you call? Who are you calling?
I'm calling my roommate.
Does your roommate know? Your roommate
He
has
knows
it.
that I'm your bitch.
Okay.
Wow.
Does he know that you have it?
Yeah, of course.
So what?
Cassie got bitches.
I need you to tell me everything, because now, like, it's turning into something else. You have to just tell me. Just tell me everything. I work with you. No, I work with you. No one's out there anymore. It's just carrying a message. I work with you. Got you.
Hey,
No.
You need to talk to your boy.
It's not-
You need to talk to your boy. You need to talk to your boy.
Who? Okay.
Nigga. Fuck.
Talk to Puff. Puff's not putting anything out.
Let me tell you, guys are horny.
I know guys are horny. I
So,
get that.
Hold on. Listen. You are the prettiest girl I've ever met in my life.
Okay, are you hitting on me now? What's
No,
happening?
I'm not hitting on you.
Okay.
Shit, getting weird. Getting weird.
What's that? No, I just need you to tell me what's going on.
Bitch,
No, I know. Ow, stop.
What the hell they got going on in there?
I get it.
So, hold on. You're beautiful. Just need to tell guys to, like respect your face, bro.
Got it.
That's
But
it.
I've never To Whoo Kid, so if he's in the video.
You saw my text.
If he's in the video, it's not me. It's because I
Babe,
never hooked up with. I'm
babe,
trying to tell you
Babe.
something.
I'm telling you right now, you could have been naked and playing with your pussy, and I was looking at it.
Right? No, but that's not what we're talking.
Hold on, babe.
No.
Hold on,
That's not what we're talking about.
Hold on, babe. I'm telling you right now.
No, we're not doing that. That's not happening.
But I'm telling you right now.
She just said it's not happening.
I've been fucking naked.
When? You said I was naked.
Babe, I'm telling you right now.
Right now I should be naked?
I'm telling you right now. I was watching the video.
Right. No, I get it. Good stuff. Right on. What the fuck? What did you see? Can you tell me exactly what you saw?
Look like you would look like I was gonna
Was I
fuck you.
was I in a hotel room?
You
Was
look
I
like
at home?
You look like
Was
you,
I in the pool?
You look like
Was
you,
I?
You look like you were naked, and I was gonna put my penis inside.
Right, because you were watching it. But what was happening in the actual
I
video?
mean, I'm just saying, I would have fucked you.
Right, I got it.
It
So
was
you're
so
so you're graduating to different things. I need you to just.
But I'm not man.
Yeah, he's actually graduating to different
You're
things.
man. I got you. But what happened in the video?
Nobody fucked you.
You're lying to me because you
Nobody
told me
fucked you.
somebody fucked me.
Nobody fucked you. But I would have fucked you. But nobody.
Right,
Fucked
if you were there.
I was there. And
Right,
whatever.
got it. So whatever the video was, it did justice to whoever was filming it and was excited about it.
100%,
Got it.
100%.
But what did you see? Who
Nothing,
else was
nothing,
in the video?
Nothing.
Now you're lying to me.
I'm not
I'm
lying.
not fucking with you.
I'm not lying. Dude,
I'm not fucking with you.
I would never lie to you.
Nah, I'm not
I would
fucking.
never lie to you.
No, I'm not fucking.
So I was like, yo, I don't really care.
Okay, guys, I'm going to hold it right there. I'm going to leave that right there for a second. There's a lot to unpack here. So clearly, he didn't know she was recording him. But there's a lot of things going on in this video. I was in the courtroom and I listened to Cassie testifying. This demeanor here was not on that witness stand, ladies and gentlemen. This Cassie is not the Cassie who was on that witness stand. She says in this video, the correction audio, that Puffy's fiance. I didn't know they were engaged, but I digress. We hear some other names there. She recognizes someone in the video. She didn't take ownership of it as far as what he's alleging. But she's about that life. She would put those paws on you if she had to. I think most people would put paws on you if it's a video of them floating around on the internet. She also says in the video that if Puff found out about this in the audio, he's not going to be happy. And she implied that person will get killed a second time. I don't know how you get killed the second time, but you probably can if you get revived and brought back and you can get killed the second time. I get it. But what I'm trying to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, there's no audio in the courtroom for those outside. There's audio for people in the overflow room and in the courtroom. So there's audio in the courtroom, but I'm just saying there's only a handful of you that were able to hear this. But this doesn't seem like, and I have more audio. I'm not playing with you right now. We're dropping the receipts. We're talking about receipts. We're talking about a man who's fighting for his life. They're trying to line up Puffy. Ladies and gentlemen, they are lining up Sean Diddy Combs. And it's real. We're not just talking about the prosecutors, the six-pack of women. They're people that are trying to line up Puffy outside the courtroom. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, I do not believe this case should have been indicted. But I'm going to bring more receipts. This is just a part of some of the receipts. This is just a part of it. I just gave you a little bit. I'm going to give you more. So make sure you subscribe and turn your notifications on because we got drops coming out throughout the day. We are dropping more content today. We're dropping more content, ladies and gentlemen, today. Enough of the games. No more slanting the story. No more putting your twist on it. Putting your spin on it. We are bringing the receipts. We're bringing all the receipts out. We're bringing the receipts. The good, the bad, and the ugly. We're not talking about baby oil that you can buy over the counter. We're not talking about baby oil. Why are we talking about baby oil? This guy's bedroom behavior is on trial. The prosecution is spending 90% of the time talking about his bedroom activities. You got escorts that are not even coming into the courtroom, or entertainers. Let's put a nice name to it. Entertainers. Let me talk about that. None of these entertainers who have went on other platforms, not the platform in the courtroom, but other platforms, are painting a different picture. I'm not going to get caught up in the emotions of it. I'm caught up in the facts of it. Some of you like to twist the story. I'm going to start calling you out. Keep doing it. I'm going to start calling you out. I'm going to point out where you have twisted the story. We're sitting in the same room. But the difference between you and I've sat in a lot of these courtrooms before you even had a law degree. Don't twist the story because it's obvious from the person that's inside the room. There's a bigger agenda at hand right now, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm telling you, the people that I seen get on that stand, from Mia to Jane Doe to Cassie to Mr. Nash, I'm smelling bullshit. The government is trying to sell you a bag of bad goods. You think it was by accident that video, and we know the video was bad, but it got leaked to CNN before the trial even started. I said, wait a minute. How did this 2016 video get leaked to CNN? And it's my belief, as a member of the press, someone cherry-picked who they wanted to leak that video to, because it grew legs of its own. He's not charged with domestic violence or assault, which he should have been in 2016, had there not been a security director who decided he needed 50 racks, $50,000 to make it go away. What he should have did, once he saw it on the cameras, call 911. And it could have been dealt with in 2016. So the government decided to prosecute Sean Combs under a RICO case that tells me there's more than this there to this story than meets the eye. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, the video of Cassie getting assaulted was bad. But it's not the RICO case that we're looking at. And there's some of you that's twisting the story. And I'm going to start calling you out, because I don't work for your media outlet, and I don't give a damn. I'm going to start calling you out. Some of you were just hired to spin a narrative. I'm going to start calling you out. Some of you hadn't been a part of any media landscape, and you're running around with these, oh, you need a press card to tell a story. Shut up. You need to tell the truth. Shut up and tell the truth. You come to the courtroom, you spin a story, but one thing you won't do is you won't play with me. You will not play with me. I've been very nice to some of you. I've been very generous to some of you. I've been very docile to some of you. But what you're not going to do is play games with someone's freedom. I'm going to start calling you out. And I'm going to start saying your first, your last name. I don't care if you black, white, or a midget. I'm going to start calling you out. Enough games. You have to be stupid if you can't see what I see. Enough of the playing the games. I know you want to get the clicks and the views. You want to run the numbers up. You want to say anything to get the clicks and the views. I'm going to call you out, and your outlet's going to look stupid. You remember President Trump sued several media outlets, and he had the right to sue them. Because I see it with my own eyes. And I'm going to start calling your brands out. I'm going to put the letter alphabets out there. Enough of the games. One more time, and I'm going to start calling you out. If you look at me sideways, I might start snapping on you. You're playing games with this man's freedom. They got this man's sex life. Consenting adults. You got people coming in making up stories. Oh, he did. And then you see the text messages. This is not what happened. Because I can rely on what happened back then versus what happened now. Y'all run around. Oh, this is Rico. This is Rico. No, this is a con game being ran on the people. This is a con game being ran on the people. So some of you walking up here, running outside the courtroom telling twisted stories, I'm going to start dragging you and calling you out. And your outlet. See, I don't work for your outlet. I don't work for none of you alphabets. But it's time to start calling people out. Because what you're not going to do, and I gave you a little grace when you said little slick stuff out your mouth. Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Because I'm going to start calling you out. I'm going to say, oh, Mr. Byron, he done put names out there. I was asked not to expose certain people. They asked me not to expose certain people. Yes. I was asked not to expose certain people. But when I start exposing you, you're going to say, oh, wow, Mr. Byron, he done lost it. No, he didn't lose it. He's just trying to keep it honest. Because I don't work for your outlet. And I know that, listen, I've been around a long time. I know the tricks that some of you play. Every word that come out your mouth, I analyze it. Because if you never say nothing to me since I've been over there, and you happen to say something that's sideways, don't get slicks, I will drag you. Man, woman, or child. I'll leave the children alone. But man, woman, I'm dragging you. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn if you have a bar card or a Metro card. I'm dragging you. I don't care if you work for what agency. If you lying, I'm dragging you. You got this man's sex life on trial. You got this former SDNY U.S. attorney that held a press conference and talked about baby oil. Talked about baby oil. And I said, oh my God, it's something in the baby oil. That's what I said when I saw the press conference, something in the baby oil. Why are they putting baby oil in a press conference? Oh my goodness. I used baby oil. I grew up with baby oil. They put baby oil. They come to find out it was nothing in the baby oil. It was nothing. Nothing. Then they show guns. They show guns. Oh my goodness. This black man has guns. A black man with guns, it's not criminal. Let's stop playing games here, ladies and gentlemen. A black man with guns is not criminal. And then let's put some money behind that. A black man in a mansion with millions of dollars in assets with guns is not criminal. It's called protecting your property. So Sean Diddy Combs had guns in his house. So fucking what? He had guns in his house. So what? He had guns in his house. So what? Not one witness came in and said, Mr. Combs put a gun to my head. He brandished a firearm. He said, here, look at my gun. Give me the booty. He didn't say none of that. None of that. They put guns on his kids. They came in. They pointed guns to his kids. His kids. Think about that. They knew he was at an airport. They knew he was at an airport. They assess the risk before they go into a situation. They surveilled his house before they went in. They knew what was in that house. They came in with not 2 agents, not 20 agents, not 30 agents, not 40 agents. They came in with over 50, 60, 70 agents for some kids. They pointed weapons at King Combs, Christian. They put guns on them, guns on them. Imagine if that was your kid and someone came in and held a gun to your kid's head. Think about it for a second. Think about it for a second. This case is partly about embarrassing this individual. They showed the jurors of what they call it a freak-off. I call it, they showed the jurors sex. They showed the jurors sex and said, look at this. If we had a camera in some of your bedrooms, we don't know what we'd be seeing going on. But they showed this to the jurors. He had baby oil, and he had baby oil on the people, and they were having sex. Wait a minute. He was distributing drugs. Wait a minute. He was a drug user and arguably a junkie. A junkie. That's what he was. He was a junkie. Oh, you know the block party is open. The block party is open. Ladies and gentlemen, I got time today. Sean Combs, along with his people that got on the stand and testified, we use drugs. We all use drugs. They want you, the smart people, to believe that he forced drugs down everyone's throat. He just made everyone take drugs. He done made everyone take drugs. People that were using drugs before they knew him, he done made everyone use drugs. So now they want to march in Brendan Paul to testify. Hey, I can only imagine his testimony is going to be something to the effect that Mr. Combs gave me the money to buy the drugs. I bought the drugs for him. Okay. If someone's using drugs, someone has to buy the drugs. If someone has a drug habit, they're traveling with drugs. It's a habit. If you have prescription medicine, the doctor tells you got to take it 3 times a day. No different than someone has an addiction. They're taking it 3 times or 4 times a day. Okay, so I wish you would pay attention to your YouTube comments. Let me tell you something about comments. If I'm talking, I'm talking. I can't just read and talk. We'll get back to the comments. We'll get back to it. I know what you wish I would do, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to say what I have to say, and we're going to keep it moving. We'll keep it moving. I done turned the phones off. You're not just gonna call me and ask me to don't say that. But it's some of you that are associated with big media outlets is doing too much. I know, that's why. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna ask you on Instagram. That's why some of you on this said it's choppy. I get it, but I'm on Instagram right now, and it's not choppy on Instagram. I'm sure it is not choppy on Instagram. So my Instagram is at Mr. Dennis Byron. At Mr. So listen, I'm in New York. I'm not at my home base where we got great internet. I'm at a secret location. But listen, don't try to distract me. I get what you're trying to do. But let me say this. We know Brendan Paul's going to come in here and testify that Puffy probably gave him the money to buy drugs, and maybe he was carrying the drugs. Okay. But they were drug addicts. These were addicts getting high. You may not understand that. They had a bad drug problem. You even heard Nash come in and testify on the witness stand. He was asked under cross-examination about some of the drugs he's still taking. He's still taking drugs. What are you gonna blame? You blaming Diddy for that? Diddy's in jail. You gonna blame him for you still getting high? Come on, let's cut the shit. Cut the crap. There you go. He extorted Cassie. Stop it already. I mean, the government's trying to throw any and everything against the wall. He didn't extort Cassie's mother. You know what? I'm gonna tell you guys what extortion is. I'm gonna tell you what extortion looks like. Someone is much clearer over here. Okay, guys. So I got a lot of people here on YouTube saying it's choppy. Come over to my Instagram where it's no choppy or nothing. I don't know what's going on. I think probably because I got several windows open on the platform, and we're not at the fastest connection over here. But I am on Instagram as well, so you can come over to Instagram. Those who are getting choppy, we're not choppy here on Instagram. We are not. Come on at Mr. Dennis Byron on Instagram. If you have an Instagram page, make sure you follow me right now. And we're gonna get into some things. And I'm gonna tell you something. There are a lot of you that can't say what I can say. They work for these media outlets. I know for a fact, because I talk to, I wish I can say what you're saying, but you know, I work for somebody and they ain't gonna let me say that. I get it. They push your buttons. I get it. I understand. I get that. This is why, shout outs to Don Lemon, Roland Martin, and all the independent content creators that don't have to worry about someone telling you how you. First of all, I'm not a damn robot. Nor do I work for you. And at the end of the day, it's what you do in that dash in your life. So if you don't like the tonnage that I use, you probably shouldn't be over here. I've been on a lot of platforms. I don't need to pump myself up. I know what I've done. I know what I can do. And I know that you're not a threat to me. Because all I'm going to do is expose you and call you out. I'm giving you the warning. Because when I do it, you're going to say, Mr. Byron, you didn't have to do that. No. Cut the bullshit. We don't got time for the bullshit. That's one thing I like about Trump. And I know you want to say he's a Trump. No. I like the fact that he has no problem telling you how he feels. I don't agree with a lot of what he does, but one thing I respect any man who can stand on business. Not someone that they will look at me every day, but they will talk shit behind my back. But guess what? Your people telling me that what you're saying, you idiot. Don't have me clown on you, because I'm 2 seconds off your ass. I am 2 seconds off your ass, and I mean that kindly. I'm 2 seconds off of you, but I'm being nice. because I respect the person who asked me to just hold off on you, but I may not. I get one more report from. I get one more report, and I'm on your ass. I'm on your ass. Anyway, so let's talk about this case. We know Puff, Sean Combs, has issues. We know this. But this federal trial is a sham. It is a sham. And people, a lot of you out here trying to make money off this sham. This is a sham. It's a twisted trial. Now, if I heard Puffy was moving kilos or moving weight, like when I talk about weight, I'm talking about weight. And you distribute it to a whole community. You're actually distributing it to the whole community. That's a different conversation. That's a different conversation. That's a different conversation. Different conversation. Puffy I agree. Puffy was using drugs for personal usage. He was doing that. Cassie was doing that. Mia was doing that. Jane Doe was doing that. There are people, let me tell you something. I've been in circles that some of you will never be in your entire life. And I've seen many people in those circles use drugs. Not the occasional weed. They're using drugs. They were sniffing cocaine, smoking cocaine. They were doing some of the weirdest, I won't say weird. I won't say that. Because I have family members that did drugs. I have family members that did drugs. But it's not uncommon in Hollywood that people do drugs. The government chose to pick out Sean Combs as the big bad boogeyman who does drugs and has wild sex. He's not the only one to do drugs and have wild sex. Don't be naive. He's by far not the only one. By far, he's not the only one to do drugs and have wild sex. And they coined it the Freakoffs, the hotel nights. Come on, guys. Let's stop playing games. Somebody wants to come up here. I'm gonna see if you have anything to add to this. Bring you up on the live. All right. Well, I just accepted you.
Hi, Mr. Byron.
Hey, how you doing? Wait, let me back.
I'm Miss Betty. I'm Miss Betty. Remember, I was the one
Miss
always.
Betty.
But no, I'm Shawana Ruth Bridges. I'm an attorney.
I saw the ESQ at the end of your name, so I know you're an attorney. Listen, don't come in here with that mens rea now.
No, you know what? I always talk to you, but I use the account Miss Betty.
Oh, that's right. Okay, what's going on, Miss Betty?
And now I'm in the house.
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm on one today. I'm
You know
sorry.
what?
I'm on one. It's Juneteenth.
Listen, they need to stop this mess. What kind of mess is this? This is not right. You know what this was all about. He sued that company, okay? And they just letting him know. They were just reminding him, you still a nigga. You know, when I met Muhammad Ali, right? You know, I hugged him. I said, that's the picture you see. I was like, oh, thank you for everything you've done for the civil rights movement. He said, still a nigga. That's what he said to me.
That's what he said to me. I swear to God. I was at an event, a black tie event. Muhammad Ali, I was saying, give him praise. He leaned over, put his heavy arm on my shoulder. He said, I'm still a nigga.
Yeah, that's what
he said. He said that to me.
You know, and this is what this is all about.
Right.
This man, you going into, since when do we prosecute people for consensual freakiness? Come on
It's it's
now. Come on.
it's bull crap.
Come on.
And you know what's sad? I'm gonna tell you what's sad. You got these young kids. I call them kids. See young adults out here running and saying, "Oh, he's a bad guy." They saw. See what happened was, and I'm gonna stand on this. Someone planted that ugly video in the forefront of this case to soften the audience to their case, to make the audience more receptive to their case. Let me put out this video of him doing. Listen, this guy's on drugs, and I'm gonna tell you something. How many times you've seen two drunks in the street fighting, and they just fighting, doing weird stuff? Not to say I accept it. I'm just saying that when people see that type of violence, they say, "Oh, he must be a bad guy."
You go to rehab, not you go to rehab then. You don't
Go to rehab.
You don't go to prosecute them. What kind of mess is this? They know this is not RICO. Come on now. That was his own personal use. He wasn't making money, trafficking people,
Right.
grown folks. This was for his own personal use. Come on now. We need to stop this. We need to stop it.
We need to stop it, but we also need to call out the people that are not being intellectually honest about what we're seeing, or they did that stupid, or has the check cleared yet? Did the check clear? We got to push a narrative. Has the check cleared? Is someone funding this ridiculous narrative? Who's funding this narrative?
Yeah.
Who is funding this narrative? Because you think people are not having wild sex in Hollywood, wild sex in New York, wild sex in Chicago.
That's all they do.
Like, come on, let's.
What we gonna prosecute? Some of the judges are involved. Some of the lawyers are involved. Politicians, everyone. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now.
Listen.
Free public. Get this over with.
I question the way this case has been prosecuted. I must say, and let me say this, and you may have a question because I brought you if you had a question. You have so much that went out before this case went into a courtroom. You had people getting. Let me just say this, please. So listen, I want you to listen. We had people that got on big platforms and was pushing a narrative, and we can debunk a lot of what was said in the past because it's not being said inside that courtroom. There are literal videos on YouTube of things that never happened in the courtroom, AI videos saying people came in to testify, which is a lie. There are videos out there on YouTube that saying certain JC came to court. What are you talking about? I'm literally outside the courthouse and people are saying, well, I got to show you this because I need to get the views on my video. Do you want honesty or you just want entertainment? If you want entertainment, we got the Apollo Theater in Harlem. Maybe we can put on a production. Because we had the Apollo Theater in Harlem. We had the Cotton Club in Harlem. We got Brooklyn Chop House. Shout out to Don Pooh. We have places where we can have entertainment. Because right now, this is bullshit. This is a bullshit case. If you don't like what I say, I'm saying it. It's a bullshit case. And I think that every day this case goes on, it's an insult to the criminal justice system. And you guys know that this is nonsense. You may not like Puffy. You may not like his business, how he does his business. But here's the other side to Puffy that you don't know. He's also helped a lot of people as well. There's a lot of people there were people that got on the stand, Capricorn Clark, who was still trying to work for him even after he got arrested because they know he took care of his people. Then you had someone come in and listen to this nonsense. You came in under you're a salary employee. You're not an hourly employee. You're a salary employee. I was a salary employee when I was an employee. I know that 40 hours is not necessarily 40 hours. So now she wants to get paid. She gets paid like, what's it, 65 to 80,000, something like that. She wants to get paid double because it's too much work. But she was only in her 20s. This guy paying you 65, 70,000 in your 20s? Really? Listen. You don't get paid that kind of money as an employee. Double with your age. Usually you do the calculations. Double with your age, and you put a little more on top. Puffy was giving money. Listen, Puffy was trick. I said, Puff, I'm gonna have to call it. You've been tricking. You've been tricking all over the place.
Hello.
But you've been under the influence. So a lot of your decisions might have been swayed by the drug usage. and the people you had around you, because a lot of those decisions that you made, it was not the best decisions, and we can see it's not the best decisions because we see how people coming out. You have, for example, Mia got on the whole stand, witness stand. You know who Mia is. Revolt Films. I'll leave it at that. She got on the stand and got caught up about they caught in so many different lies. The pictures. I'm going to post. Listen, I got exhibits, by the way. You guys will get a chance. I'm going to show you what. I can't put a face out there, but she's all up in Puffy's in a circle, loving him, sending all kind of lovely messages, constantly tell, I love you. You know, you're the best thing that happened to me. You showed me so much. And, you know, there are a lot of people that didn't testify that will tell you this guy did a lot for a lot of people. But because some of you don't understand the landscape of what is happening, you are easily running to go to the worst thing that you've seen. He beat Cassie up. He was doing this to Cassie. Then they said Kid Cudi's car got blown up. I got photos of his car. His car is not blown up. He got some fire damage, but his car's not blown up. I was looking for a car into pieces. You know how you see some of these war-torn countries and cars are blown up? This is not that. I mean, you got a nice little leather glove sitting in the back seat of a untouched. They wore a glove. All right, guys. Counselor, you have any questions? I'm sorry.
No, I'm a lawyer. I don't have any questions. My thing is, I just came up to say, free that man and stop this foolishness right now. This is ridiculous. I mean, yeah, okay. He's not the nicest person in the world, but hey, this boy did a lot. He did a lot for people, and I this is just so unfair. You know what this is all about? They were looking for the tapes to destroy. They trained him. They teach him. He learned how to do all this.
This is what we also learned. That no one's really talking about. It's interesting they don't talk about this, but I'm going to talk about this. Why did the agents go into his house and stage the guns out and take pictures? And that's not how they found the guns. You take the guns, you remove the guns from where they were stored in a security room because he has security. You have to have guns in security in a room because you have kids. So you don't leave guns laying all about. It's not a crime to have a security room. I know people in Georgia that have security rooms with an arsenal of weapons, and it's legal. But we're in New York talking about a black man with guns. And New York disarmed people. The New York City disarmed people. They don't want people carrying guns in New York, but the bad people carry guns in New York.
Okay. You know they went in that house to get those tapes to make sure that certain people proclivities do not get out.
Okay, guys, hold on 1 second. Okay, guys, I'm on Instagram and YouTube. He said you need to fix your Wi-Fi. Thank you for your advice. I appreciate it. Now, next. Go ahead.
Look, let me I'm trying to put in the let me plug in my charger. Hold on.
No, we're not talking about yours. You okay? Hold on. I'm gonna see who I need to. Okay, I got you in pink. Let's see. I see you, Connie. I see you. All right. I'm gonna drop a link here. Let me see. I'm gonna drop a link on both platforms. Hold on. I don't know if I can do that here. Hold on. Hey. I can't see you. You're spinning. Like you're spinning. But you're coming. You'll come in eventually.
I can hear you.
Hold on. I can hear you. Go ahead. Talk to me.
I'm mad about this case. How you doing?
Well, I see you. Okay. There you go. What's going on? Talk to me. Hold on a second. And hold on.
I'm gonna drop
hold on.
You drop down.
Drop down.
Okay.
Let me
How
say.
you do it?
Hey, I'm doing good. Let me say one other thing.
No, how do you drop down?
Curtis Jackson, 50 Cent. I'm gonna have to say something, player. I'm gonna have to say something. Now I see what you're doing. I get it. I see what you're doing. I gotta be careful because I'm not doxing anyone. But there have been allegations about you too putting hands on women. Now I don't know if you did it or not, but you can't be you can't be throwing rocks at the man like that because they say you got your baby mama doing the most. She out here telling, I don't know if it's true or not. Allegedly, she's saying you put hands on her. I don't know if it happened. I don't hit women, so I'm good there. I don't hit women at all. So, but calm down. This guy's fighting for life. This is not a joke. You guys like again, it gets crazy. It gets crazy, man. And then the minute you are in the crosshairs of the federal government, and then you're going to be wanting people to report your story fairly. So you got to be fair about it, player. You got to be fair about it. You got to be fair about it. She said you was a corner boy. She said you was just on the corner slinging. She said you was I don't know if he's a corner boy. I don't know if you want to know what a corner boy is. A corner boy is someone he's not the boss. He's on the corner. He's the one in the crosshairs of the police. He's the one that they're watching because he's on the corner. He's on Front Street. They saying 50 Cent was a corner boy. He ain't a corner boy now. But, we all have stories. Curtis, I know you listen. We know what it is. Everyone have a story. Right. Loose joints.
Do not gloat at another man's
no, right, exactly.
Yeah.
Calm down. Just calm down.
Yeah.
The young lady here, you might have to go out and come back in. You may have to go out and come back in. Okay, guys. I just
want me to drop down?
Yeah, drop down.
I don't know how to drop.
Just drop down.
I don't drop me down. I don't know how to do it.
Come on, drop down. Give me 50. Come on, drop down.
Wait.
Hold on.
You a fraternity. Which fraternity you in?
Drop down. Give me 50.
You want to fight? I'm in Georgia. You better watch it.
Uh-oh.
I'm in Georgia, Gwinnett County. You better watch
Okay.
it.
Okay. All right, I'm trying. I can't get you out of here.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I can. I know how to get you out of here.
Okay, bye.
Bye. See you later. Get you out of here. Hey, you got to come back in because you're struggling over there. Connie, come on back in. Okay, I dropped the link in the chat. See if you could come up. If you want to come up, I dropped the link in the chat. If you have a opinion about this case, an honest opinion about this case, I welcome you to come up. I really do. I welcome you to come up. You may have to do something, I may have to change locations because this is getting bad. I may have to change locations. Okay, I'll remove you from this. Okay. You said add me. Let's see who I need to add. Okay. Let's see who I need to add. Hold on. You know who I want to add? I want to add Vicky. Where Vicky at? Let's see here. Let's see who I need to add here. Shut up. You're not even answering real questions. Who asked the question? Shut up. Let me get you out of here. Get yourself up out of here. Shut your ass up. 1 second here. I'm going to bring, raise your hand. Raise your hand if you want to come up. Oh, you said Cynthia said she want to come up. Let me see what Cynthia got going on here. Okay, Cynthia, I gave you a shot. Cynthia. Okay, so the people that are coming up on Instagram, you guys on YouTube probably can't see them, but they're coming up on Instagram. Don't say add me and then add you. Don't do nothing. Don't do that. Sluggy, I see you, Sluggy. Okay, hold on. Let me stretch this out a little bit. Dickie Leonard said, you need to fix your what? Bye. Okay. What's up?
I'm trying to turn
What
it
you doing,
around.
girl? Oh, hey, what you got going on over there?
I feel like this. I've been eating some candy. My teeth look. I've been eating those airheads. It's green, so my teeth.
Oh hell
But
no!
listen, but no, listen, for
I'm
real.
listening. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I don't think it's fair because, like, they don't. Ain't no way you're gonna be abusing me all these years, and I'm not gonna get out of it, and I'm gonna just stay in that abusive relationship, and then the way they did it, it's just not right. And them, it's just not right. The kids and how this woman, you're going along with all this stuff, and then all of a sudden, oh, he was doing it. Somebody beating on me. I'm getting out. You can't. Oh, I was scared. You scared of what?
Let me tell you something. I used the term line. They're trying to line up Sean Combs right now. Line him up for the payday. They're trying to line a man up. Everyone's waiting for that opportunity. The government knows that if they can convict this man on one of the counts, then they are able to seize his assets. But this case is no different than probably some of the people that are. I'll be nice. There's some people that are a part of this case might have did worse. I'll just say that.
Right.
I'll just say that.
And I'm praying and fasting because people are like, oh, da 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 da. Everybody deserves a second chance. None of us perfect. We all got flaws. We all do things, and all you have to repent and ask for forgiveness. With he did it, but can he repent? Okay, if he did some stuff, he can repent and cry out to God, ask for forgiveness. And God said, I'll forget you, I'll forget it, and I'll put it in the seal of forgiveness if he truly repented. That man don't truly repented. He's so hurt because of his girls. His girls.
So to your point. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. Look at this person. Let me get this person about it. Now you got blocked. You just got blocked.
What he was saying.
No. You have a question? Give me if you have a question, give me a question.
I'm asking you, what do you think about? Like, I'm agreeing with you. I'm touching agreeing with you on that.
Okay,
but I'm asking you, why would the people? Why is they not like giving him a chance? Like, how are you gonna go in his house and do it and take pictures and all that stuff, knowing this is privacy?
Well, they had a search warrant, and in the search warrant, they are able to enter into his home and look for things relative to what is in the search warrant. But staging items that found like they were out in plain view is far different than taking a picture of it. Where did you find it at?
Yeah, that's the question I had.
So that's what the issue I have at. If the guns were found, for example, in a safe, locked up, stored away, and you took the picture when you open the cabinet, you see guns in the cabinet. That's far different than you pulling guns out, laying them across the table. Because the picture we saw at the press conference, that's not the way they found the guns. What we saw at the press conference, that is not the way his guns were in his home. But the way they had it, they broke. It was not the way they found it. They decided to lay it. The photos were staged for the law enforcement. They staged the photos. The photos were set up in a certain way to take the picture.
Yes. Thank you for. They had them in. They had it in for him from the jump. Because why would they put like you said, they have a security room. That's what they supposed to be for. When you have security, they go in the thing and put on
People have security room for guns. But thank you for coming. Thank you for coming up, and just keep watching the trial. And,
thank you.
And appreciate your support.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So people online keep saying he extorted Cassie's mother. He didn't. Come on. If he never kept the money, he didn't extort anyone. He didn't accept it. He said, listen, I want to recoup from the money I spent on your daughter. So he was having a hissy fit. That's what he was having. Have you ever been in a relationship when, the relationship was over, or you got mad at the other party and they said, oh, give me back this, or give me back that, or give me back this. But you actually really didn't mean it. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. He never kept the 20,000. She sent it. He sent it right back. It was just like that. That's just what it was. It wasn't, oh, you took the money and he kept it. You think Puffy need 20,000 from anyone? Again, this is why you're not being honest. Call it for what it is and be honest about it. Be honest about it. He never tried to leak any videos of Cassie. He never tried that either. But that's the lie that is being pushed online. That never even happened. As a matter of fact, Cassie says in this audio that he doesn't want none of that stuff to get out. But they don't tell you when they were doing their reporting that not only did he not keep it, it was immediately sent right back. It was immediately sent right back. Here's another piece of drama that was twisted. There was a report on certain outlets that came out and ran out and said, the judge told Mr. Combs that he would put him back in the back if he do certain things, if he stopped looking at the jurors this way and that way. Well, that didn't happen exactly like that. That didn't happen exactly like that. He was looking at his attorney and he was looking at the jurors. And if someone's lying and you know they're lying and you're sitting here knowing that didn't happen, he's still human. He's fighting for his life. So him reacting to testimony is a normal reaction to a person who's fighting for their life. And you just can't bully a man into submission when he's fighting for his life. Let's be honest. People are watching this case and people are seeing what is happening, and they that are not directly affected, it still bothers them because they know that it's not right. You tell a man he can't react when he's fighting for his life. And when you tell people of color that have been falsely prosecuted by the government that they can't react, it's a slap in the face. Now, you want to have decorum. You want to have composure. You want to respect the process. But if someone puts their hand on the scale of justice so it can lean a certain way, you also want to react. If someone places their hand on the scale of justice so it can lean one way, then of course you want to fight back against that. You should know, those who have bar cards, you should know that. You should know that. You should know that people of color in this country have been falsely accused and prosecuted. Don't be naive to think that, oh, this is that one exception. Don't be naive to think that this is that one exception that it can't happen. Don't be foolish to believe that the scale of justice can't be tilted at a moment's notice. Don't be that naive to think that those who are supposed to control the fairness in the courtroom may not be controlling the fairness in the courtroom. Don't be naive. Don't be naive. I've seen people in robes do some of the most unthinkable things. I've seen it. I am not that naive to believe that things don't happen for a reason. Right, giving immunity. Let's talk about immunity agreements. While we're talking about things, let's talk about the immunity agreements. You're basically giving people a blank check when you sign an immunity agreement to come in and lie. You give people a blank check when you give them an immunity agreement to come in and lie. Let's talk about immunity agreements that have been handed out in this case. You give people a blank check to come in the courtroom and lie. I've seen it happen. No. Don't give them no immunity agreements. Let them come in the courtroom and lie and perjure themselves and then be prosecuted. That's how we should do this. Allow them to come in the courtroom, tell their story without an immunity agreement, and to see how this thing plays out. You're giving immunity, they're giving immunity agreements out like it's pancakes in our IHOP. No, don't give them no immunity agreement. Tell them to come in, raise your right hand, put your left on the Bible, and swear that you will tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. And if you choose to lie, then you are prosecuted. That's how you deal with that. Don't just let people march in here and say what they want. It is so obvious that people will say anything when they know they can say anything without fear of prosecution. Put a 1 in the chat if you understand what I'm saying. Put a 1 in the chat if you feel what I'm saying here about immunity agreements. I don't need an immunity agreement if I'm going to tell the truth. I'm going to tell you the truth. But no, you're giving them an extra incentive to tell a lie. You don't give them an incentive to tell the truth. It's counter to what that immunity agreement does. It makes people tell lies, embellish the truth, go on the witness stand and say what the prosecution wants you to say. We won't come after you as long as you say what we want you to say. You may have to meet with us about 25 to 30 times to say what we want you to say, but you got an immunity agreement. That doesn't feel right, ladies and gentlemen. That doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right. I say give none of them an immunity agreement and see how willing they will coming in to tell the truth. Because the judge has the power to not give them immunity agreements. People want to take their Fifth Amendment. Self-incrimination. Let me give you an example. Brendan Paul case was cleared in Florida because it was a state case. It was cleared. The case was cleared in Florida. He could come in and tell the story. Is the government going to prosecute someone who was using drugs? Is the government that desperate to get a conviction that will prosecute someone that is a drug addict? That's more about the prosecution. You don't got to prosecute Brendan Paul for telling the truth, but don't give him an immunity agreement to skew his story because he was already prosecuted. Well, they dropped the charges. So you want to bring him up on charges? I knew that when they dropped the charges on they dropped the charges, they came to a amicable resolution to his situation. Part of that was probably to testify. Don't give him an immunity agreement because it gives the lawyers for Mr. Combs an opportunity to point out that this person is perjuring himself or herself. It gives the lawyers lawyers an opportunity to call out the bullcrap. Well, he's not going to testify if he don't give him if he don't get an immunity agreement. I said, oh shit. Excuse me. No. You don't need an immunity agreement. Come in and tell the truth. You were a drug addict, and you were buying drugs, and you were carrying drugs for Mr. Combs, because everyone was getting high. But they don't need an immunity agreement. What are we doing here? Because we all know that the people that were prosecuted more severely were people of color for marijuana, weights of marijuana, for crack cocaine, like they manufacture crack cocaine. Come on. This guy was a drug user. Don't give him an immunity agreement. Just give him, come in, put your hand on the Bible and tell the truth. And that's it. Let it all play out. Hey, give Jasmine, no, hold on. Let me say this. Get Jaguar right an immunity agreement. No, don't do that. Have her come into the courtroom. Don't give a crap. Have her come into the courtroom. Have Lil Rod come into the courtroom. Get on the stand. Lil Rod came to the courthouse and ain't take the stand. So why the hell were you there? Why were you there? Everyone has a story to tell, but they don't want to get on the witness stand and tell the story without an immunity agreement. Tell the story. Tell your story. Everyone's trying to cash in on a story, but you have the opportunity to come in the courtroom and tell your story. Come on. Tell your story and forego any immunity agreement, because that hits different. Gene Dill, my brother, I know you got a story to tell, a story to tell. You have a story to tell. And you showed up at the courthouse, my brother. I thought you was getting on the witness stand. There are people that have got on platforms to tell a story, but do you really believe that if they had an opportunity to cash in on those stories, they wouldn't pour it on, put it all on the line? Because there are people that came in and put it all on the line. They got an immunity agreement. They got to get out a free card, and I'm calling those immunity agreements hogwash, BS. Don't give nobody immunity agreement. Don't give nobody immunity. Just come in and tell the truth. What is happening, ladies and gentlemen, is certain quote unquote witnesses are allowed to come in the courtroom as long as they say what the prosecution wants them to say, with no fear of being prosecuted. And heavy on what they want them to say. They said, no. We want him to tell the truth. We want this guy to tell the truth. No. We want him to tell the truth, but we're going to give him a immunity agreement just in case. It's a get out free card. It's a blank check, and they can write whatever they want down and say in front of the ladies and gentlemen of the jurors. Come on, let's stop being. Let's be honest, reporters. You're telling the story. Tell a real story. Let's be honest, reporters. Let's be honest, reporters. Even some of you who just jumped in the field of media, let's be honest about it. Come on. I ain't gonna call you out. Some of you been around. Some of you are just old as dirt out here playing games. But don't play with my name, Mr. Old as Dirt. I'm not gonna say the person's name. Every time I think about the person, I'm like, man, I see your man. I'm gonna be nice because I know they're probably watching right now. I know they're watching. I'm gonna be nice. No one needs an immunity agreement. Get your ass in the courtroom. Tell the story, and then guess what? Tell your story, and let's just see what happens when the defense puts their side on. The balcony girl told a whole lie, but she's had an immunity agreement. And the lawyers pointed out she perjured herself. It was perjury. It was perjury. But the judge didn't see this. Judge, come on, Judge. You know, graduate from Columbia University. You got appointed by the Biden administration. And you are walking in the path where the legendary Thurgood Marshall, if not for Thurgood Marshall, sir, you probably would not be a judge today. The legendary Thurgood Marshall opened doors. He opened doors for people like you, sir, in this great country of America, sir. Someone just said something. Dennis, when have you seen a drug dealer take the stand against the user? In government cases, we can tell you government cases. Stand by, guys. Stand by. Right. You do not have to. And this is another red flag, ladies and gentlemen. When you have to meet with a witness to tell a story 20 to 30 times, that is a rehearsal. It is not an interview. It is a rehearsal. It is a rehearsal. You're given a script. You have to read it, write it, and remember it. It is a rehearsal. Because if it's not a rehearsal, then you guys have to be the slowest ones in that department, because one of the requirements as an investigator is good note-taking. And we have the advantage of having recorders to record a person's statements in that real-time moment. So why do anyone have to meet multiple times to tell a story? Because it's a rehearsal. That's what it is. It's a rehearsal. And I salute to the defense for pointing that out. You don't need to meet with prosecutors 20 to 30 times, not even 10 times. You write a statement, put it in your own words. This is usually how good investigators do, right? Okay, you just told us your story. Now write it down, and write it down. And then we review what you wrote. And if there's any discrepancies in what you said to us, then we highlight it, and then we ask you a question again. So you said on this date, this happened. You say you knew it happened this day because this was happening. This movie was playing. I had just bought this, or I had just came back from somewhere, and this is my recall mechanism that I can use to remember this moment in time. You don't need to do that. You don't need to have those. You don't need to meet with someone 30 times to do that. That's ridiculous. This is why I tell you, ladies and gentlemen, this case is bogus. It's bogus. It's bogus on so many different levels. It's bogus. And some of you are pushing a bogus prosecution. Some of you are pushing a bogus prosecution. So I hope President Trump steps in on this one, because this is a bogus prosecution. And it's what it is. It's a bogus prosecution. And I'm sure y'all don't like me calling them out, but you got somebody got to do it. Do we want to do this after the trial is over, or do we want to point it out now? Which one do you think is best? Talk about this after the case is over with, or should we talk about it now in real time? Which one, guys? Do you think I should wait until after it's over with, then say, well, I should have probably said that, maybe sound an alarm after the trial is over with? Does that really sound an alarm? The house is already burnt down. You can't sound an alarm when you have the house burned down already. You got to sound the alarm before the house burns down. You feel me? You got to sound the alarm before the house is burnt down. Because right now, what we're seeing here is a 5-alarm fire that needs to be put out. It needs to be put out. It needs to be put out. You can't tell me, you cannot tell someone who makes a living writing that it takes you 20 to 30 times to get the story right. You can't tell me that. Then you want to try to throw in a psychologist who hadn't talked to any of the victims, alleged victims, let's be careful, alleged victims, hadn't interviewed any of them, but has an opinion. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's a bought opinion. That person gets a check to come in to give their opinion. No different than they get a check or they get checks when they sell books. It's an opinion. But you can't use a broad brush when you're talking about someone's life. You got to get down to the nitty gritty. What makes this person or persons do what they do? You just can't use a broad brush in such a high stakes trial. You can't use a broad brush in a high stakes trial of a witness, shout out to Don Hughes, who was not allowed to come back. The judge saw that. You can't let this person who walked in with a broad brush come back and repaint the picture that she painted, because it wasn't going right for the prosecution. So we got to get Don Hughes in to explain away why Jane Doe or why the balcony girl was lying. Let's explain this away, because it's a reason why it sounds this way. Let's explain it away. Let me bring in the professional doctor to tell a story that hadn't talked to none of the alleged victims. That is so convenient. That is so convenient. It's so convenient. But I can wait to sound the alarm, but then the house will burn down. I can wait to sound the alarm, then the bodies are already in burnt to crisp. I can wait to sound the alarm, or I can do it now. And before I end my live, I want to say this. I want to say this, and I'm going to be very respectful to those people that I may see throughout the rest of this trial. If you have nothing nice to say to me, don't come in my space, because I might read you and you might feel a little hurt. If you have nothing nice to say, don't come in my space. Be respectful. Be respectful. And I won't call you out. Be respectful. And I might forget what you did, or I might not. I might not. I'm not here covering a case for you. I'm not trying to make friends amongst none of you. None of you, my friends. We all have a job to do. None of you are my friends. Don't make no mistake about that. None of you are my friends. You don't know me. You don't eat with me. You don't sleep with me. You don't know me. None of you are my friends. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. You got people you report to. Understand you they don't I don't think they want me to call you out and their brand out for some of the bull crap you've been doing. And one of them asked me, just calm down, don't, you know. That's why I chose not to work for a big media outlet. I made the choice. I've been on their platforms, but you don't control me. That's the thing. Once you try to control another human being, you're already screwed up. Because God made everyone as individuals. I don't care how many times you try to beat the drum. If I see BS, I'm going to call it out. I don't care. If you don't like it, just do the job. Do your job. I don't care if you don't like it. It is what it is. Some of you have never been challenged in life. Some of you have really never been challenged in life. I'm going to leave it at that. Ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate you coming in. I'm in this live because you know, Uncle like to get his eat on. Time for me to get my eat on, and I got things to do. But with that, make sure you are subscribing to the platform. I appreciate you, I really do. And for those that think I'm talking about you, I probably am. I probably am. So calm down. Chill out. Be respectful. But all the backbiting, all that weird stuff you're doing, because you think that, hey, this guy's, you know, this guy's he's a free man. He talking. He not under nobody's umbrella. He's under his own umbrella. Yeah, for a reason. Because some of you out here looking goofy right now. You really are looking goofy. With that, ladies and gentlemen, I do appreciate you. I really do. Thank you for coming in and watching this show. Listen, make sure you treat that person how you want to be treated. At the end of the day, I am out.